とはこちらです。ゴジラ最新作公開決定!
On November 3rd, 2022, it was revealed across social media and those in attendance at Godzilla Fest in Tokyo, Japan, that a new Japanese-produced Godzilla movie would be premiering next year on November 3rd, 2023, Godzilla's 69th birthday. The first live-action Japanese Godzilla film since 2016's Shin Godzilla was written and directed by acclaimed filmmaker Takashi Yamazaki, who is also reportedly in charge of overseeing the movie's visual effects. This is not the first time Yamazaki has dealt with the King of the Monsters, having previously cameoed the kaiju in the opening sequence of his 2007 work Always, Sunset on 3rd Street 2. Yamazaki is also responsible for directing the Godzilla the Ride attraction at the Seibyoen amusement park in Japan. A link to our in-depth review of the ride can be found down below. No teaser trailer or title was given, but a stylized letter G graphic was revealed, reminiscent of Godzilla's iconic silhouette, complete with a head, tail, and dorsal fins. A new Japanese Godzilla film is very exciting news, but it is not an entirely surprising revelation. Speculation of the movie's existence arrived in February of 2022 when a casting call for extras to appear in a new kaiju movie went up on the Japanese mobile app Godzilla Plus, as well as on Japanese film production company Robot's website. The call revealed that the movie, tentatively referred to as Blockbuster Kaiju Movie, would be directed by Yamazaki and produced by Toho Studios, the owners of Godzilla, with the production overseen by Robot, with whom Yamazaki has worked with for decades, from 2002's Returner to 2022's Ghost Book. The new kaiju film was scheduled to shoot in the Kanto region between mid-March to mid-June of 2022 and would be a period piece, set in post-war Japan, specifically around 1945 to 1947. Therefore, there are restrictions on hairstyle, perms, long male hair, etc., hairstyle, no color dyeing, and costume size, the casting call instructed. News of the mystery monster movie spread quickly across social media, many believing that it could not be anything but a new Godzilla film, potentially even a remake or a prequel to the original 1954 film. This is when unsubstantiated rumors emerged about the film's title, Godzilla Zero. As if to further tease the existence of this so-called Godzilla Zero, on July 1st, 2022, the official Japanese Godzilla Twitter account tweeted out photos of an advertisement collaboration between Yamazaki's latest movie, Ghost Book, and Godzilla. The advert was appropriately located at the Godzilla Square in Hibiya, Tokyo. At the time of this video, no other official details regarding the film have been made public. However, within days of the film's announcement, a rumored leak was shared on the pages of 4chan. In it, the post claimed that the alleged Godzilla Zero would be basically a remake of Godzilla 1954 with added content, and would feature the returns of both Dr. Serizawa and the Oxygen Destroyer. It would also supposedly feature two Godzillas, who would battle each other throughout the film in a way almost reminiscent to the War of the Gargantuas. One creature was said to be a natural Godzilla, unravaged by the effects of radiation, with its design based on whales, smoother skin, head based more on an orca, one large fin-like spike and several smaller ones, while the other would be in an irradiated, mutated Godzilla, more traditional looking and scaly, burned and damaged black scales, closer to the Godzilla the Ride design. A healthy amount of extreme skepticism is required with all rumors and innuendo. But, speaking strictly editorially, there are at least a couple of particular details that make this somewhat interesting. One is that there is a precedent that almost all major rumors regarding Godzilla productions over the past 7 years have later turned out to be true. This includes the rumors of Shin Godzilla's multiple forms, the plots of Godzilla King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong, and even the very existence of Godzilla Singular Point. This does not automatically validate the claims made about the yet untitled Yamazaki Godzilla film, but, at the very least, should make it slightly more difficult to outright dismiss them. Also, with principal photography potentially already being completed and the film still having a year to go before release, it might even be reasonable to speculate that there would be a likelier chance of valid leaks occurring, even with the tightest of security measures. The other interesting bit of this so-called Godzilla Zero is that it has multiple Godzillas, an ongoing trope of the Reiwa era. The idea was first introduced by Hideaki Anno in the pages of his 2013 Shin Godzilla proposal memo, and continued through both the anime trilogy and Godzilla Singular Point. The reasoning for this was to sell more toys, which has been substantiated by both Anno in his Shin Godzilla proposal memo and by Singular Point director Atsushi Takahashi in his Godzilla Day 2021 interview. Continuing this marketing trend would only make sense for the next Japanese Godzilla entry, and this direction, at least editorially speaking, sounds more plausible than most fan-made fantasy scenarios, which arguably are prone to feature ridiculous ideas like Gamera or Ultraman or Bagan finally making their way into a Godzilla movie. There is also the rumored natural Godzilla with its one large fin-like spine and several smaller ones. The description almost seems to correlate with the subjective silhouette of the King of the Monsters in the G graphic, of which features something that could be seen as a huge dorsal spike. All of this could absolutely, positively be false and made up, but there might be enough precedent to at least consider that some truth might lie in the rumors. The mysteries of Godzilla Zero will gradually unravel between now and November 3rd, 2023, and those details will be revealed in time. Until then, we patiently wait, excited for the day that a live-action Godzilla film finally returns to Japan. Thank you all very much for watching. We will see you soon.